Roll them. I don't hear the video sounds. Let's go real quick. And action. And roll them. Is it and roll them? You do know what I'm doing. Does anybody know out? Hello, hello. Yes, Mary, I see you. I see you right there sitting down, leaning back like this and then like this, right? Or you're like this. Well, you're either this way, or this way. You're standing up or sitting down. You could be on the floor and lying down. You could be on one shoulder or the next one. But if you were like this, you'd be talking on the phone or be pretending to talk on the phone, walk into the room. You won't know what you're doing. Yeah, I hear it. Let me hear it again. Let me hear it again. You know, the tape is running out. You ever see what one of these looks like? I looked at one that they showed on YouTube, and it's got 8 squares down on one side, 7 squares down on one side, 7 squares on the other side. Duplicate. It means it's formity. You ever see the letter R? Well, this is the letter R right here. First, we'll split it down the center like this, and then we'll just shove one of these over here. There you go. We got the letter R. If we just left it like this, that would be the P. Well, because you only get to see half of it. How can you see the other half? You see my other half. You're looking in the front or in the back? On which side are you looking? I can see you see part of both sides. Isn't that cool? I'm looking right at you. I see as much as your left shoulder as I do your right shoulder. But I can't see your ass. Too bad I got it in the hole. Huh? What is an ass? I got 2 butt cheeks. Does it come with my legs? It's like a big passage from somewhere else. It starts over here. That's crazy. They put my ass in my mouth and dragged it out between the 2 buns. Must be a hot dog coming in. I don't know. It's Wiener Schnitzel. So as the tape rolls out of one area, it rolls onto another area. Do you notice how this, from the nuality in the back, gets the bigger roll? You don't put the nuality in the middle roll, okay, the leftover gunk, because if this was smaller and this was bigger, you'd have to go around it. So you'd need pillars and bearings to go around the main source. So when one goes out, the other one comes in. But we got a problem with this one, okay? If I pull one side out too much or I drag it, right, okay, how do I bring it back in? There's no way to bring it back in, okay? The only way to bring it back in is to turn this over here. But when I turn this over here to bring it in, I'm also turning this one to bring it out at the same time. I can't turn it in because it's turning both. So you have to hold one spool and keep on turning till it tightens it up. And then if it gets a little ahead again, you got to do the same thing. But I have to take it out from here and fix it. Too bad these things aren't made under the bridges. We wouldn't know what to do. My son was telling me today something I didn't know. Something out of the ordinary that ended up counting today. Believe it or not, I put on Bugs Bunny after 3 months of not watching him, or maybe once. And I was looking at the bottom of his feet. He has 3 spots like a triangle. And a bunny, I did a program on a bunny and I showed his footprints and his handprints and how his feet come from the back. And his feet land like this on the ground, doesn't it? He sits on his little toes and he puts like this. He's like this. That's just like a 1. It's like a ski. You know what I'm saying? He jumps up. Does he have toes in the front? And he puts number 11 down. He puts 2 dots for his ace holes, and he goes I. So every time the rabbit hop, it's I. Now could be also 11, 9, 11, both sides. An I on this side and an I on this side. 9, 10, 11. 2 rabbit feet in the snow because the dots are from the feet up front. Did you know that if you jump out of your truck after hitting an electrical pole, and that electrical pole within 20 meters of your car is a place you should not stand because the earth around you will be can electrocute you or something? I'm not an electrician. And my son told me, he says, but Dad, like out of the ordinary, normally he wouldn't even talk to me about this stuff. Out of the ordinary, he says, but if you hop away, you don't get the continuation of the ground. So you hop away on 2 feet like it's 1 candle. So the Christ that's buried in the ground on 1 post sets up 1 candle. He puts the Christ by his side like so. And all he has to do is put 1 arm here and then 1 arm here on the other side. He's got a candle up and a candle down. He's holding candles at the end of that cross. They don't show you the candles because it was lights out for Jesus, right? And the two men, the two thieves, TH, time, heaven, internet, energy. Time, heaven, I and E, 5 and 9, V, 22, for 2 times 2 and 2 plus 2 equals Mars, Neptune connected, direct line, Deimos and Phobos. So thieves, EI, and it's not an F, because thieves can be transferred into fives, okay? So his way into heaven was through 55, 7 by 6, 7 plus 6, 13, and 42 is 55. Okay, now let's remember 55, because we have to add 55 onto everything. Because for me, 55 is like pi. It's in the middle. Pi is like saying, okay, this is 30 seconds on the clock, take away 15 degrees. That's what I see in pi. When it says 3.14, I mean, you're standing there. I don't know how big you are when you left your spot and how big the span of your foot is to get to the other side. He starts at 3 or 30 minutes or 30 seconds. So now we're going to go back to the thieves. And I have to write because, you know, when I touch Mary Jane, I'm too loud. I'll slow down. But when you slow down the light. The passage of whatever does, whatever it is inside that Mary Jane. Or any other video without Mary Jane. When I get into it, the flow must go. I don't see, as I'm thinking of one thing, another thing is disappearing and I haven't projected it yet. And unless I project it, how can I know? So I do these videos. And I come in here and I project to myself. And golly gee, it's 654 to Federation and see me in the Galactica. What's up, guys? Yeah, we're bringing over the information. So I share it. Why? Why not? I'm not here for the gain, other than my own gain. Rogaine, which is actually the golden gain, because it grows your hairs, your fiber optics. Gold is O and R, and it stands for 360 degrees. We keep missing this part over here, right? Alpha omegas. I like to take my head, cut out this design, right? And slap it down on a piece of paper and then do duplicates and put them all together. And let's see what design our heads make. 4D. So number 4 for thieves, 22, 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4. Energy space, but they equal to 8. 4 here and 4 here. And we have rotation. I'm not finished building this yet. I have to see how these rotation hats work. Don't forget, you see these over here? This is the letter L. This is the letter L. Do you understand? This is not the letter L at all. This is just a bracket underneath an O. But if you take a good look at it, it looks like it does this and around and out. Is that correct? Therefore, this stands for the L for lava life. Lava, Ava, Eva. Lava Life is a dating service, but they use this symbol for L. So I know it's eternal, and it starts here, and the letter L is just like this. You take it from A, which is a hat, right? A is everything, all the way around. AD, go look at number 4. It's 1 part of the hat, and 2 parts of the hat, and 3 parts of the hat, and 4 parts of the hat. And once you put all the A's together, you got a hat that goes around your head. How many do you really need? You need 1 for here, a little longer on the side and shorter in the back. So how do we make the hat? We start the first part of the hat here, or let's say here. Then we take the hat and we bring it to here. Not all the way around. You need the perfect form, so you have to cut it on the right angle. So we attach this one with this one with this one and this one. And these are springs. They open and they close. They open, they close to bring a balance. And what's this over here? Pick a letter! Pick a letter! Oh my God, it's Pat Sajak! We're on the Wheel of Fortune! I gotta pick a letter in all the worlds! If it's not A, 25 letters to go, 3 people that work it. Work it, work it. I'm working on a new design. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna be going 1, 2, 3, and flip 3, 2, 1 upside down, and go 1, 2, 3, 9, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 3. That's what I'm doing in a new design. Let me write that one down I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this pen's no good. Let me mark it here. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I can't start at 1 because everything has to start at 55, like I said. So you can forget about A, B, C. Excuse me, forget about A and B. Okay? And C is in creation. So you take that C, okay, and you take 2 B's because your first B can't play from B. You can't even have A anymore. Okay, now it's getting confusing, so I'm going to explain it to you. Once you take, okay, D and E, the only planets without the letter U, and put it together, you have a perfect 7. 1 becomes an X, multiplication, and 1 becomes the square plus sign. Okay, or is the Jesus the multiply sign, and this is what? What would you call this? Yes, this is the plus. This is the multiple. Okay, so this would be your multiple. Okay, and then you have your plus, right? The 3. The 3 goes this way. Okay, this angle. You see 4 corners, but the 4 on the other side goes this way. You see that? We're going to do it like that. Oh, I don't like that, like that, like that. Hey, it's the children's hour. I better watch my mouth and not talk about you in Chaldean or Gematria might get mad at me. Talk about Pythagorean, she's there all the time. Every time I count, no matter what I do, Pythagorean is always there. Even on the first number, 1, okay, I know where it is. But I said 11, you see, that's not the same thing. 1 and 21, you can make a mistake. What'd you say? You said 1, I said no, 21. I said I'll say 2 1s, but then I'd say an 11. Ella, the elephant of what? The student. Number 11, the K-star. K-star. Number 11 and 2 V's out that way. 1 V this way, 1 V that way. Then you put a line between this and you got 2K. 2,000 years. 2,010 years. Because I put a life on each side. 22nd letter in the alphabet in French, it's an explanation for saying life. La vie. C'est la vie. As-tu déjà entendu, c'est la vie? On peut faire ça en français. On peut tout changer ça. Pourquoi? Pourquoi pas? Plus d'intéressante. Il y a du monde qui me comprendra pas du tout. Je jase un peu en français, mais je n'ai pas un accent ni la performance des définitions et le son exact, car je ne connais pas la langue exacte comme eux autres, car je connais la langue différemment. OK? Je suis capable de comprendre, mais des fois, je ne peux pas parler la même manière que les autres expliquent comme sur les radios. C'est que qu'est-ce que moi vais faire? C'est que moi vais comprendre de leur côté, moi vais utiliser le même mot de mon côté, au mon bord, OK? Mais avec les inflexions de les petits mots que je ne prends pas comme faux, comme je l'ai juste de dire, pas comme faux. Mais qu'est-ce qui est bon en français? Pourquoi? Qui? Quand? Pourquoi? Who, what, when, where, and why? www, they use QQQQ. 17 and 23 equals to 40. You want to see something really funny? QW. Together. U is on the same line, V is on the bottom line. Left, right. Reversible letter. Reversible letter. Oh, look! Number 3, 1. You put 2 of these together, you got the complete 8. B is created, okay, by 13. When you revert 13 and 31 together, it'll create a whole 8, but it'll look like 3, 1, 3. Okay, that's what the bubbles without here. 1 and 1. You remove the bubble 1 and 1, and you put another 3 on the other side over each other. See, this line will just disappear. This will go over. This one's round against a flat line. Round, flat line, round, angled, round, flat line, outline. This one's out of its square. You see how close to the area it is? See how much over the E is? This R, okay, is in actuality. Take a look at the R. Do you see the R? It's not an R. What Hebrew letter is it? It's 2 letters in Hebrew right here. It's Nun, Gimel, or Nun Bet. Okay, at the same time, the R can be mistaken for the A. That's why they make it this way. See the way the U is. Anyways, I didn't want to talk about this. I wanted to talk about this, the rabbit feet. So the rabbit, when she hops, compared to the cat, when the cat walks, okay, she picks up an energy. Therefore, she won't like the water. I don't know anything about the dog, but the difference between the cats and the rabbits and the chickens altogether, we must put the animals in because it's going to be a simple part of everything. Even in pie, I have a new way for pie. But I was talking about the hat. Hold on, now I'm all over the place. So this hat goes all the way around. Irregardless, if it makes a complete tour, it is done 360 degrees. But the question is, okay, if it is a triangular hat and there is no stitching, okay, it's this part of the hat we have to know about. Then the rim. Did we stitch these parts together or did we twist them? If it is twisted, then the material will be angled on a different design, okay? And there will be a different cut. If it is twisted, it'll have only one slit, one sewing on it. And guess what? The football has only one sewing on it. If it's put together like a baseball cap, okay, it's got different parts, and then they put one rim on it to hold it together. When this one can have the rim in its own. It's almost like a scarf. What is the bandana? Bandana, that's it, bandana. Bandana for your throat, for your thyroid glands, and bandana for your head. So we have the Hamantash. We have only 2 points that meet at the bottom, right? But we bring all the points together at the top. How many points are there on a bandana? And then in bandanas, we curl them, we roll them up under like this. We put this on our chin, and we tie the 4 into 2. 4 into 2, Mars 4 into 2 moons, turned 2 into 4 into 8 Neptune, all an expression. I'm only here to open up the door and talk to myself. How are you, Ronnie? Nobody else is here. Somebody took an interest. 6 billion people. I've been on this thing lately about 6 billion people in the world. And somebody sees something they can use. Well, this is like a grab bag. No matter how many times you come in here and see garbage, okay, it's that one time that you reap forever something that partakes to your own reality, because it's always your own reality. If you perceive that something is not happening right, then it's the way you're looking at it, because your reality is you're always in a bad position. First off, if you don't have enough money and you want too much, or you're stuck to your house, you lost your license, you've created, you knew in advance that reality. Otherwise, in this world, the only other people that did not are not around watching these videos right now. Okay? So a lot of little things. And the thing is, sickness and health, we were supposed to be. I have to take away in sickness and health for 100 years ago or 200 years ago. I can't talk like that anymore, because those of sickness and health, reality is, man, your life is first. In sickness and in health, the sick must go first. They must be treated above everybody. If this world is in the mind, then they must go first. And all they have to do is be just as kind as they're on their way. But anyone that takes advantage of the system is just removing an area of space from another. There's 6 billion spaces. 5 people make the wrong move, moving 5 more out of their way. But if they don't go into the place of these 5 people that move them, they will be moving 5 more people out of their way. And then all of a sudden, the ripple effect, until everybody calms down and seems to find a place. Half-life. Half-life. 5 and 6. 5 and 6, we are a half-life. Here's 5 and 6. Here's 6. And here's 5. I gotta fix this dice. Okay, there you go. Five, 6, 5. Whoop, I got that out of order. I got to show it down here. I'm not good with my hands. Look, okay. There you go. There you go. And there you go. Boy. There you go. There you go. Okay, almost got it. Almost got it. You're still here? I know I'm using a lot of your time. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I got to just a couple more. Keeps turning, eh? Keeps turning. I'm going to try and get this right. And get this right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And you see, I can't put that one, but the one that has to go there is right here. Okay? See that one right there? See that one right there? That has to change because we have all the corners. So now we have to put that one over there. And then we put that like that. And that's the way we make it look. 666. Here's Mars. Okay, this part would be Mars right over here. All these are supposed to be turned the other way, and these should actually go in the corner. But this is one design. You see the way it makes an X? You see the way the bar is in the center, or the bar is in the center? Okay, so normally when the bar is in the center, we don't need this one anymore, and we don't need that one anymore. And then it becomes like that. And since this is in the center over here, right, now we don't need this one anymore. This one ends up, excuse me, hold on. We don't need this one anymore. It ends up like this. 2 at the bottom, then at the hips, then at the heart, then at the shoulder, then at the head. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. The total is 12, 17. The total is 10, 15. 17 is the gateway, 15 is the egg. 17 is 8, 15 is 6, 68 communication. We have 5 and 1, area 51 inside the heart. We have the birth, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 2, 1. 1 and 2. 2 and 5 is 7 and 5. Why? Because we can't run 1 alone. 1 is only what's in between. It's the helper card. It goes everywhere. 1, the only place 1 goes is over here. 360 degrees. And then 5 transforms the corners of 6. 1 in the main house over here. 1 in the main house over here, where there's 2, 4, 6 dice. 2 down by the feet for the negative and the positive, and then 1 up by the head. 10, 10, 12, 5, 17. 5 and 6, 11. 5 and 4, 9. 5 and 4, 9 for the birth. 1 and 5, 6. 5 and 6, F. 5 and 6, 11. And 1, Aleph. Aleph, Aleph. A, L. The 12th letter. A, L, E. 1 and 5 is 6. A, L, E, F. Aleph. Aleph, Yod. 6 and 4, Yod. This way and this way in the design. Okay, we're going to take the design and just show the other side of the design. And when you come into the design this side, 6 and 3, 5 and 3, 3 and 2, and 3 and 3. And then on those dice, it's 2 and 3 and 3. 3, 3, 2, 3, 1. Let me see the side of the dice. 3, 1. And the front side of the dice, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 5, memory, and 4. 4 underneath in the front, 1 and 4 and 1 and 5. Pi, 3.1415, 9, and there is no 2, but the only 2 that you can find is in here. The in between. Here's your 2. There's 2 kinds of 2s. There's a B2 and a C2. Okay? This one you don't represent anything. This is a TH, time heaven. This dice over here, this way, okay, is north-south. Okay, if I turn the dice like this, if you one way like this is east-west, one way like this is north-south. Well, that's east-west, and then this is north-south. They stand up to make 11. Okay, when you put two dice together like this, it becomes 8. But the reality is, it's a diamond 8. When Christenberg says I pulled a diamond 8, this is what he pulled, a diamond 8. There was a cube on this corner and a cube on this corner. So automatically, you know, if he pulls a diamond 8, it cannot be, it has to be 1, 3, 7, or 9 on the outside with 5 in the center, or he has 5 in the center, and this would be 5, 9, 14. This would be a diamond 8. This is a diamond 8, 14. The reality is the diamond 8 cannot be this, okay? This is parallel. Diamond 8, excuse me, diamond 8. This is the diamond 8, okay? That's the real diamond 8. But he also has one other diamond 8, and that's this. But that would be, I think that would be the, I'm not sure, I think that would be the club, okay? That would be the club, and then this one, I don't know how this one would work. It's D. D is the queen. Queen of clubs. Queen of clubs. I don't know. It must be the club. I don't know. But I know it's the heart. It's the center, right? You put the body over the center because man and his spirit. So anyways, is anybody still here? Hello? Hello? Bugs Bunny? So funny. So my son starts telling me about hopping away on the electric, like we were talking earlier. And all of a sudden, I go to the store to get a few groceries, and the lady in front of me bought a freaking plastic bag rabbit inside. I just did a video yesterday on Hawaii. The taxi picks me up, and he starts talking to me about Waikiki. You know what it means in French, Waikiki? It means the direction in the road. Okay, and Kiki's his girlfriend. No, and Kiki means who, why Kiki, who goes there? Why would we say that? Why Kiki, who goes there? I don't have enough time, but I have to make a little bit more time into my schedule to get all these things done. I just thought of that at 27, 54, 81 is the sun, but let's get back to something else. Number 55. Give me number 26, Z, equals to 81, Venus. So 55, the spirit of 76 equals to 55, in which 55 and 26 equals to Venus. 36 creation equals to our spirit birth. The yellow, can I say it's the protein or the protocol? What can I add to 55? I'm going to add 21. 21 to 55. That is the cube. 55, 65, 75. Bingo. 76 lands on the cube. Where were they? What went on? Tell me more about 76. Because if that's when we land on the cube, what year did they start? Landed on the cube. Control of the operations of the federations. Okay, so now we have to go 55, and we would have to go to 36, because that would be creation of the sixes, right? The creation of the separation of the sexes. So what happens right now? So you go 36 to 46, 19. Isn't that perfect? 21 up to 76, 19 down to New York. The spirit, A&I, artificial intelligence. Riding yellow high. In horse racing, at the thoroughbreds, I think it's the 4 that's yellow, okay? And at the harness, it's the 6 that's yellow. Yeah, I think it's the opposite, but it doesn't matter. And what's funny is that the number 6, when he's yellow, when he's black, he has yellow writing. Or when he's yellow, he has yellow writing. Is that what it was? I'd have to check that out. But regardless, 6 and 4 are always sticking together. Whole life, half-life. 360 degrees. 360 degrees. What would you call this one? 180 degrees or 270 degrees? Of course. That's our birth. Every year that goes around and you hit 9 months, okay, that means you're born again. A total of Um, 40, 50, 60, 60%, I'm assuming, but it's 277, between 270 and 280 becomes 286 communication, because what they do is they give you a big number, which is the brain, let's say, the big thing or the eyeball, but then they give you a little camera. So they need the space. Everything is numbered for an area space, or for one word, to take a syllable from one word, or forget about the syllable. Just take a line. Just take a line, any line, and start moving the lines. You understand? 40 queen half-life. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Here, right here. Here's the letter, seventh gate, right? 6 and 1, the light. And it says sol, la, ti, half 8. It leads a half a life of 8 right in here. Ifa, half light. Like the thieves that were besides Jesus. It's fives or hives, the bees that hum. I don't know what it means, but it's because the Spanish have the B and the V exchange, and on the keyboard on the bottom row, and a very important row. It means a lot. That row, it means a lot. That's a big time row. This row over here, this is big time row, my friends. Crisscross over from one side, connect the top to bottom, one half of the area, connecting the two together between 1 and 3. This side over here, taking only half between 3, 6, and 9. This one over here, crossing over, and assuming that the N and M, what the difference is this, okay, and this. Okay, you see how high that is? This one, okay, will go 147, 258. This one will go 147, 214. This one will go 147. Is that what I said? 447. Okay, maybe I get it wrong. I have to figure out exactly, because you can make many sizes of N, right? But the N would go 4 to 1, over to 5, and up to 2. And the M would go from 4 to 1, down to 5, over to 3, and down to 6. And don't forget, when you get to 3, those are the top 2 corners. These are the centers. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 4, 4, 7. Because we link with the other rows. We link. It's like this. So I'm losing my space. I'm going for here of who I am, and I have to go longer and around to come back to link. Why this way? Oh no, we were on age, right? A dog is 7.4, so we're 9 months. We're 9 months. At 27 months old, I was 3 years old. At 54 months old, I was 6. At 108, I was 12. At 216 months, I was 24 years old. $55 plus 21 equals the spirit of 76. 55 minus 19 equals 36, creation. 36 and 55 equal the spirit. 7 times 13 is 91, which is yellow, and pull artificial intelligence. Okay? 7 and 6. And this is 15. That is your egg. 1 and 5. Area 51 that we just spoke about. I didn't write down the thieves. The hives, the beehives, time heaven, the beehives, where everything buzzes. Tick, 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 click, 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 tick, tick, tick. Got to keep this place alive, right? 216 months, 24 years old. So let's count that. 216 times 24 equals 5184. 5184 times 5. 25,920 of the Mayan count. That's perfect. That's exact. That's exact on the Mayan count. I wasn't even searching for this. I'm flabbergasted. So let me mark that down. 260 months, 24 years old. I have to put 216 times 24 equals to 25,920. No, let me calculate that. 216 times 24 equals, hold on a second. You don't mind sticking around? I mean, I have to do this video for me. Come on, give me a break, please. Stop it. Go get something to drink already. I'm tired of talking. Oh my God, I can't stop talking. 24 equals 5184 times 5 equals to 25,920. I'm going to just point it down here and see what I'm doing because I'm not sure the calculation next. So I have 24. Look, I have 24 times 9 equals 24 times 9 equals 216 months, right? Now I need 24 more. 24 more in order to equal the 240. But 240, okay, 240 times 24 equals 5760. 240 times 24 equals 5760. We have to mark down 19 minus 16, 15, 21. I just want to put them there for after. So what happens? We get 5760. Plus, we have to understand the 15 to the 55. 55 plus 15 minus 15. This equals to 70, 76. This equals to 40, 40. And then it equals to 46. This is Zion, Israel, spirit of 76, of the mark of creation, the mark of the beast, 3666. Add up the two together, 76 and 46. 6 and 6 is 12. 7 and 4 is 11. 11 plus 12 is magical 23. Recreates 6 and 5. Left, Aleph. Aleph. 56, Aleph. Aleph. 6 and 6 is 12. 6 and 76 and 46. I should write it out so when I have to remember. 2 and 1, 7 and 4, 11. 122 times 3, 366 days. Times 3 equals to 900, equals to 180 and 198, equals to 1,098. The light birth of Abraham, 114 and 82 of time heaven. KDTH. I don't know what it is yet, but I can see it already the way the formation is. This is a leap year birth. The birth is 4 times 6, and 4 plus 6 equals 24 and 10. Both X and X Roman numerals standing for 30 creation. 10 and 10. I'll have to tell them I'm busy. I'll call them back. I'm answering the phone, but I'm quite busy. Can I call you back? What? Okay, give me a few minutes, okay? Okay. So, so this, yeah, usually I don't answer the phone. I don't know why I did, my son. So,
When you talk in your phone, could you get the phone, please?
listen, I can't talk. I'll call you back.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't.
I just banged down the phone. I have to shut it off. So this date over here, okay, I know I'm dragging you into this. You see this number over here? Okay, what do we add to this? 5766? You see this number here? Hold on. Okay, for those who are interested in seeing the rest of this, I'm going to make a video that clips onto it, okay, right away. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm going to show you the rest of this. Bye.